So we just arrived at the start area and we're walking over to the baggage deposit and to check out the toilet. Oh, I see backdrop up ahead. And hopefully the field is not too wet and muddy from the rain the day before. Good morning! We are going to run the Goldcoast Marathon today, and here we are at 5 AM waiting for the Portaloos at the start area. So the temperature is what? It's around 14 degrees and it's not as cold as it was in Boston, but still chilly. That's why we are still dressed in like long sleeves to last for a bit before we drop off our baggage. Okay, so today is the 42 km and the 10 km race, and there's quite a big crowd starting to gather already, so we are waiting and gonna drop off our baggage shortly. It's getting more crowded now and everybody is headed towards the backdrop area just up ahead. So all of us are walking across the field, which looks fine, doesn't feel too muddy, luckily. Good morning! Saw the marathoners here, and this one going to Chong for PB. This one also going to Chong for PB, cause first marathon sure PB. Hello! The area around the start is pretty dark, so we have already dropped our baggage and masked off. So still wearing my little pony tee because it's still a bit chilly. So gonna see if Chipe wants to do some warm up. Actually, we wanted to get some water, so we should have brought like some small bottle of water, but we didn't. So now no water. So we are now at the end, and there's oranges, bananas, drinks, and check out Pris is like Pris PB, congrats! Done with the marathon and PB, yay! I saw PB, I think. So luckily it was overcast, not too sunny until towards the later part. So managed to gong all the way. So I was running with Chris up to about 37-38k, then she zoomed off. And the rest is history. Anyway, need to go collect the medals. Okay, but just do a bit of stretching first. I think tomorrow I'll walk already.
Cheers, thanks for volunteering. There we go, do you want a medal?
Thank you.
There we go.
Here is the medal. Oh, it's the wrong way.
Awesome work.
Thank you. Slushy? Slushy, okay. It's so crowded at the race village. There's even a big screen like showing runners crossing the finish line. So it's a very happening atmosphere now. Everybody is like celebrating. So this is my reward medal for finishing the 42 km. And I did a PB too. So my last PB was in Seoul, which was like 353, and now I got 348 plus. So, but it's not very cold actually for the whole route. But luckily it was overcast until towards the last 5 to 7 km. Then the sun came up, and now actually the sun is really hot. So for runners, they are still running. This is going to be harder earned for you because you'll be running in this hot sun. So after raining the last 2 days, the rain finally stopped. But anyway, I think my legs are really going to just die tomorrow. So the route was mostly flat, just a couple of slopes here and there. So they gave us one slope at about 31 kilometers, trying to be funny. 31 and 36 kilometers. So they are trying to be funny, torturing us at this kind of distance. So but anyway, it's largely flat, so luckily. This is, imagine there's people that ran the 21 km yesterday and the 42 today, and this is the medal, 63 km. Wow, impressive. Back in the room after coming back from the race, and just to do a very quick race recap. So the finisher entitlements were pretty good, like there's a finisher tee, 42 km, and also a Goldcoast Marathon finisher towel, and of course not forgetting the medal. The medal is like really pretty, right? Because 42 km is very hard earned. So upon we finished the race, right? So okay, actually along the whole race course, the 8 stations were very well spaced out, very good, and lots of water plus also the fixed drink that they were giving. So we had probably the lime and also the pear flavored. So pretty easy to drink. It's a drink that's very nice and very easy to swallow. So good for when you need to like have some drinks to swallow your gel. So when we started the race at about 6 AM, this year they actually made the race earlier. So the marathon used to flag off at 7, but now it starts at 6. So it was a good thing because basically we have 1 hour less of sun. So today's weather for about the bulk of the race was up to about 35 km. It was actually pretty overcast, and the sun started to come out slightly after when we were running around the 30 over to 35 km. The sun started to come out, so it was a little bit sunny for the non-shaded areas. Anyway, the bulk of the Goldcoast Marathon route was flat, so I started off by following the 350 paces. So I mean I was just going at a pace of about 520 per km, and after about 5 km I decided to move a bit further ahead in front of the paces. So I went at a slightly faster pace, and I was just chasing one of my friends who was like also in a bright yellow top, so I was just chasing out with her. So managed to maintain the pace and until about 30 km, then slight drop a bit to about 520, 530 pace, and managed to maintain that pace all the way until about 38 km, and the legs grew heavier, so dropped a little bit of the pace again to about 545, 550 over per km, but still managed a PB of 34816. So I'm pretty proud of myself because my last PB was back in 2019 in Seoul, where I did a 353 for Seoul Marathon. So yeah, pretty happy today, satisfied. So now gonna shower up and gonna head out for a good lunch to reward ourselves. So hope you guys enjoyed my short video on the race. And the Goldcoast Marathon is a marathon where apparently more than 60% will get their personal best. So if you wanna come and get a PB, Goldcoast is the place to go. And there were really many Singaporeans here at the race as well, both for the half marathon and also the full marathon. So come to Goldcoast and do the Goldcoast Marathon. You can likely get a PB. Of course, you still need to do a training lah, but likely you can get a PB. So yeah, don't forget to like and subscribe. Please subscribe and share my video as well, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye!